This is going to be the center of the screen once I set up some objects. I'm going to make super wide actually and rotate very quickly. Something like this. This can be one layer. That's going to be 84. Link those and then we can make it 85 and 86, just scaling down. Boom. This guide is going to be 87. Then the whole thing is going to be group 88. Therefore, I can set down a UI layer with group 88. 87 is the center, and now we're going to have these objects that are just sitting on the sides of the screen, which is pretty cool. Let's just set up rotations for like 20 seconds. We can start off with layer 84, which is going around the center 87. Let's start off with 5 times. Then 85 can have 7, and then 86 can have 9. So now we have a layer around the outside, which is rotating like a box, which is pretty cool. Then we can start scaling, starting off with 84 around the center 87. So divide 1.2, multiply 1.5, divide 1.5, multiply 1.2. So these objects are just going to scale and rotate around the outside in a pretty dynamic effect that kind of just boxes up the screen pretty neatly. Then I've made another loop here. First, these divide by 10 for 1.5 seconds, and then multiply by 10. These are only on the Y. So when I play, these lines are going extremely thin sometimes, which creates a pretty cool looking effect. Then I want to take this and just scale it up a tiny bit more and make it a little bit more colorful using color channel number 2, which is hopefully going to give the lines a bit more texture here. I mean, this looks decent. I've just put them on another layer on the inside, which is a little bit smaller, as you can see here. But I think to make this effective, I'm going to have to make an alpha trigger loop starting with 84, making it go to 0, then making one for 85 and 86 before copy pasting and making these visible right after, just like this, just to make them disappear and come back. That makes it a bit more hypnotic. I like this. And what's nice is that to exit, I can easily just scale up the collective group 88 around 87, like 10 times, something like this, easing out 2 seconds, and they will literally disappear because this layer is so huge. There's a gap in the middle, which is where the center point is. These objects are just going to scale away from that center point really quickly and